Hey. Hi. Can you hear me okay? Hi. Lucy's like, I mean, not Lucy. Kai's like, you just woke me up. Hi. Holy crap, there's a lot. Be back. Hola. I'm going to be back later and I'm going to do a live. But right now, Cass, you're not going to sit on my lap right now. She's like, oh, yeah, Ma. Find a spot. Find a spot, please. Go ahead. Find a spot, Kessel. Right now. Skedaddle. Keep going. Keep going. Nah, a little further. Thank you. Okay. So listen, a quick chat. I was walking the dog, okay, and I keep having like so many people from my past hit me up. And I know I was talking about this with you the other day, and I want you to try to figure out how to work with that, okay? It doesn't mean if someone hits you up, they just want something. They just want intimacy or something like that. It's not like that. Um, So it's not like that. All right. You really have to think of why the door was never shut. Okay. Why is this person hitting me up? What did we do? Why are we back here? Okay. Because this is a time for you to close doors. All right. Jupiter's only here so much longer. Jupiter likes to give gifts, like big gifts. Okay. So if you want those gifts, you got to close doors. All right. So figure it out. Okay. So if you don't want to text this person back, don't. But figure out what it is and why he's coming back around or she and send it off to the ethers. Okay. Hi. Hi. So listen. So I'm walking the dog and I get the whole text thing. And I'm like, well, I know what that one's about. Okay. So, but we're doing these spreads. Okay. And it's like, I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to talk about later in our reality because we're just going to get the same shit. Okay. Because it was the same as the weekend read. So we all think it's going to be this one person that's going to come back in particular. Like our recent past, our past, no matter who it is, we're all thinking it's going to be this particular person. Why? Because we're in this current energy of wanting this particular person back. And then you're like, okay, well, it only makes sense. I was hurt. I was left out in the cold. I was blocked. I was cheated on. I was XYZ, ABC. Okay. Well, this could be a big wake up call, guys, because listen to me. This has probably been all your damn past have caused this pain. The two before that, the three before that, same ass scenario. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be on my page. We all want to change. We all want different. Now we don't want to repeat cycles. Okay, so it makes sense, right? So just because you think it's going to be this particular person, it may not be, guys. And the only reason why we think it's this particular person is because it's current. It's a current feel. You know what I mean? So be optimistic. Be optimistic about who comes your way. Because what if this is somebody you haven't heard from in 5 freaking years? Okay. And you were madly in love with that person at that one time, obviously, and then somebody else came along. Okay, but now we want the one we want because it's a current emotion, it's a current thought, feeling. Okay. So I just kind of feel like it's really important that if somebody comes back, you figure out why this person's back, please. Okay. Hi. Hi. So I just kind of think like as I was walking, I was like, wow, Court, that does make a lot of sense because we always repeat the same cycle. Okay. And that's why we keep finding ourselves in this predicament over and over and over. I'm not just the last person and you're thinking of every damn time, guys. I mean, could it be? Yeah. But if somebody else comes back around, there's a reason for that. Okay. People are hitting me back up. It's because, yeah, we never close doors. I'm kind of a flirtatious person, but not intentionally, but it's kind of my character. I'm kind of like, I'm friends with everybody. Like I can fit in with everybody, and I think I get that persona too because in high school it was more like one of the guys type things because I was that person that could chill with the guys and the guys could tell me secrets and I'd keep my mouth shut. But it was the same with girls. I had more girls jealous of me more than anything. All right. So I always had that connect with exes. We always had that link. Okay. So in a way, stuff was never shut properly. But again, then I didn't know how to shut shit down properly. Okay. So I get why they come back and they seek help. And I get why they come back to me because it's like, it's the comfortability feeling. Okay. So you got to know who you're dealing with and how to approach the situation. Majority of the guys that are hitting me back up in in marriages that are unhappy, children are freaking off the wall, like they're in rough scenarios because they don't address their issues. So they think if they just come hit me up, I'm a fresh emotion. You know what I mean? I'm a fresh feeling all over again. I bring back the good emotion. You know what I mean? So be real careful on how you approach these situations. But I'm going to tell you, it'd be real smart for you to hash them out and in a way that shows compassion at the same time. Okay? Because, like I said, with Jupiter's doors closing, you want to be able to hash this shit out properly in the right way in order for brand new to step in. Okay? And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm like, hoo like everyone comes to court. Nah, I'm sure that's you guys too. All right. So I'm just a people person, obviously. But like, I really want you to sit back and think about why. Because who knows this if this person is your new opportunity? Because 5 years ago, this person was you had the same exact energy and emotion for the person that you have now, but it subsided because we moved on. You met new people. But because 5 years ago, I guess when you guys, what I'm trying to get at is when you broke up and you were going through all this, I guarantee you wanted that person back too. Okay. So just because you're in the current energy does not mean it's going to be that particular person that comes back at you. Please believe that. You could have all of them come back at you and the one you want, and the one you don't want. But what if there's been a lot of growth with the one you don't want? There's a reason universe is bringing that one back around. Probably for you to maybe get to know them again, or at least open your mind. All right, new thoughts, new perspective. This is like a test. Like this is debate. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know. So I really want you to be aware of that. Okay, not everybody from your past is an ass. Not everybody from your past is out to get you. Not everybody from your past just wants a one night stand. Not everybody from your past, da 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 da. They might hit you up like they want a one night stand. Why? Because they don't know how to speak emotion. But what makes that person different than this one? They got to learn some way, right? You got to learn some way, somehow, with somebody. That's how people learn. So if they're coming back to you, there's still a lesson there, whether you pursue or shut down. But I wouldn't just ignore. That's really all I had. you know, um, it's 3 o'clock. Why is my daughter asking me what's for dinner? All my kids are just like their mother. My son will be eating breakfast and be like, "Ma, what's for lunch? What's for dinner?" Well, I don't know. I don't know. What are you cooking? What are you cooking, girlfriend? How's that sound? Um, so I mean, we can definitely chat for a couple minutes. I do have some stuff to get to, but I really want you to realize that. And everybody that's hitting me up, they're not assholes. Like, they either need you or, like I said, there's still a lesson to be learned. So you might want to learn that lesson if you want the other one to step in. And if the other one doesn't step in, it's because they don't want it. It's not supposed to step in right now. Okay. And what if your one from 2 years ago is still our weekend energy scenario? They're not quite there yet. So that's why you moved on. It can still be that person because I guarantee your ex from 3 years ago was the same shit. I'm gonna marry him. I love him. I want to have his baby. I love her. I want her to be mine. I can't. I don't know why she got to flirt. You got all this stuff going through your head. Yada 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 yada. It's like a cycle. Doo, 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 doo. Got to figure it out. Got to figure it out. And if you I kind of feel like if you're hitting people up, it's because the lack of what you're getting now. And you're going to end up repeating a cycle because you're doing it out of boredom. You're doing it out of attention. You're doing it for comfort, just like they are. So there's always a consequence, guys. Jen, you're cute. All right. So you got to remember that when you're reaching out to people too, because I know when I do it, and I know why I'm reaching out, and then I sit back and I say to myself, "Damn, Court, like what are you doing?" Like don't stir the pot. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason to keep stirring the pot. Like what do you really want with him in all reality? Do you just want that one night? Is it worth it, Court? Like who's he sleeping with, and do you really want somebody to come in that's gonna be all up on your shit because you gave them a little something and now you got that person back? Well, you hit that person up because you know you can get a little something, but you also know there could be some drama, but yet you still do it because you want the comfort. I put myself in that situation and I've learned not to do that anymore. All right. So you really got to think about what it is that needs to be shut, please. Okay. It's important. It's important. First time Kai said shit. Okay. Gotta close those doors. Close the fucking link. All right. And you don't have to do it in a hash way. I tend to kind of like, I tend to kind of sort of not, I try not to do it in a hash way, but I know I have. Okay. But meaning like, because I'm blunt, I'll be like, what do you want? Get to the point. Like, what do you need? What's going on? Like, we don't need to go back and forth with emojis and little shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. All right. I won't do that no more. All right. And here's the thing, I know my twin's gonna come back, all right, because it's a connection like any other connection. But I also made those type of connections with other people. Okay. So there's that too, and this is the energy where people start missing things. And in our reality, it's our issue to address. It's nobody else should be able to take our comfort. We have to comfort ourselves. Hi, Ramon. Personal reading on point. You are very welcome. I haven't I saw you responded the other day and I haven't had a time to get back to all the responses yet. But I'm glad. But I'm glad, baby. All right. So just be aware of what you're putting out there and what you're gonna get in return. There's a reason they come back. It's not just Mercury, it's karma. Jupiter's here. It's the planet of karma. Karma and gifts. Clear up your karma and receive your gifts. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Melly. If you look in this description box, I believe I set it up where it comes into every description box with every video now. Okay. But you want more information, obviously go to the About page. Hi, Michelle. How do you clear your karma? You either address it with that person. If you can't address it with that person, write it on a paper and address it to the ethers, please. For the longest time, I thought I had to address my karma with a particular person. You don't. Well, you should. But if they don't want to give you the time of day, don't waste your energy doing that no more. I did that plenty of times. Don't do it no more. Okay? Right? Like I said, write on a piece of paper and send it to the ethers. Hi, Kim. Um, how long do you wait for a reading? Listen to me. Energy always shifts. My clients are usually always going between 5 and 7 weeks, depending on the energies in the air, and depending on the read, and depending on their their personality, what I pick up on, that type of thing. Um, I would not do within 4 weeks. I have one lady that wants to hit me up every week, every week, every week, every week, every week. Well, nothing's going to change because you're relying on me to give you the answers. I'm not that person. How do you address your karma? I just said this. I just talked about that, sweetie. If the person want to address it with you, send it off to the ethers. and then learn from that lesson. Because once you send it to the ethers, you bet your ass the universe is going to send somebody your way to see if you really learnt your karma. Whether it's new, old, it doesn't matter. Send it off to what? The ethers. Send it into the universe. I always write shit down and I burn it. I burn the motherfucker. All right, I burn it. I burn it over the bathtub with tweezers so I can get every damn piece. All right. I wait until that shit ashes fall. You know what I mean? It's like the freaking rise of the phoenix, but the burning of everything. I make sure that shit like is like poof. Yeah, you get all the black shit in the tub, but you can take a little toilet paper, wet it, and pick it all up. So don't worry about it. Yeah, does it get a little stinky in your bathroom? Light a candle. Light a candle. It's gonna stink for like 5 minutes. You'll get over it. And sometimes, yeah, and sometimes I'll set up like a little, I don't know what you want to call it, but like on my table, I'll put all my stones in my table, okay? And then I always put earth, wind, fire, water, okay? So for my earth, my rocks are already there, okay? So I pick a special stone to stick on top of a special stone. For water, I'll take a seashell and I'll put water in it, okay? For fire, I light a candle. I usually do white because it's pure, okay? Whatever your intentions are, okay? But I do white because it's pure. Um, for wind, for air, I do a feather, okay? And for the ether, always make sure you have the ether in the middle of the little thing. And it's either like a piece of jewelry, a religious figure, anything like that. Okay. I usually always put jewelry. Um, and then, I call in Mother Moon and I call in, Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, and Ether. Don't forget about the ethers. All right. Because you want these messages to go into the ethers. But when you send them to the ethers, all right, some people will like sending them to the ground, all right, and so they'll get buried in soil. You got to be careful where you're sending them out because you don't want negative energy just floating in the ethers. So make sure when you're sending it, just let them know you want this negative energy to either um like vanish or get buried into the earth. So you know what I mean? So but that's what I do. But it's a strong, strong ritual. And don't forget to call in Mother Moon if you're gonna do that particular ritual. Make sure you're saging shit too. But that's really the only ritual I do. And the shit works. It's strong. Um, but make sure when you're writing this stuff down, okay, you're very clear intentions, okay? Very clear. You can't just write, I wish, she wasn't in my life. Nah. Why don't you want her in your life? You know? Like, because when I do things like that, when I had to do with my twin, all right, actually, something personal real quick. When I had to do with my twin, I'd write, listen, I don't want him in my life because of this. Don't, if he belongs, and then I'll write, if he belongs in my life, then so be it. But with certain terms and good intent, you have to be clear, be very clear, okay? Don't do it out of anger because you can just wipe somebody out if you want to. All right. And certain connects will always be there. Certain ones you can't get rid of. It's just the way it's supposed to be. So, you can say to yourself too, if this is a meant to be connect, then please give me the strength or guidance or whatever it is your intentions are to help you. You know what I mean? Just be very clear. I can't stress that enough on your intentions and how you're sending them off. Okay. Yeah, don't try to really wipe anyone out. okay? Like, if you wanna wipe them out as in, like, in your life, like, not a negative wipe out, but, like, a cleansing of that person, you can, but if that person's meant to be in your life, it might come back even harder when it comes at you, okay? Because there's a lesson there. Do I have any tattoos? Yeah. So you just gotta be real careful and be careful with what kind of candles you light. So if you're lighting a pink candle and that usually tends to have to do with like love and romance, like that kind of stuff, I wouldn't be lighting a pink candle and then writing, I don't want her in my or him in my life. All right. Because it's like, what are you're contradicting yourself. So that's why I always do white and I'm real careful because my intents are pure. I'm not sending out magic. I'm just more or less when I do it, it's to get rid of negative energy. It's not anything besides that. Do I put salt in your candles? No. But I always, after I do a ritual, I always take a salt bath. You can do any color candles you want. Why don't I put salt in my candles? I don't know. I just don't. My candles tend to, what's my shirt say? Um, no one likes a shady biatch, but it's supposed to say beach. No one likes a shady beach. And you know when I was watching the energy, I noticed the only part you could see in the majority of the video was shady, okay? Shady. And I didn't even notice that until I was posting it, and you could literally say this one word shady. So I went and clicked on the video real quick, and that's all I saw was the word shady. I was like, okay. But I'm telling you, there's still a motive. So if somebody comes in, there's still a motive, okay? There's a reason why. They either see potential in you, there's something, and it's more potential of, like, money, not like, "Hey, that's a smart cookie," you know? Okay. What kind of salt? You should really do Epsom salt or sea salt or, like, I always do, pink salt, Himalayan salt. You can even use not in the tub, though, always use Epsom salt in the tub, like a salt, but, like, I'm assuming in the candles well, I guess you could use any salt in a candle, I never do that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I use Himalayan salt when I cook. So I don't know where I was just going with that. I can't answer that, Ramon. I try to act smart for a minute, but I really don't know. Pink or white sea salt. Yeah. So I use the pink Himalayan in my food. Sage is good, yeah. I always after I whenever I do a ritual, I always take a salt bath always because it cleanses you. That's what you want to do. You want to cleanse. Like if you're gonna send all this intentions out to release negativity, you're gonna want to cleanse yourself afterwards. I have a lavender Epsom salt that I love. I love well because the lavender is common too. But guys, I don't know about you guys, and especially for water signs and empaths, that kind of stuff. I always keep um Epsom salt in a jar, and I always, even when I'm washing my hands, sometimes at least once a day, I put Epsom salt, and I scrub like that, and then I rinse it off. All right, because it rejuvenates my hands. It awakes my hands again. And a lot of people don't do that, but I do that. And of course, it gets clumpy here and there, but no big deal. Okay. I had a bag that was left open in my shower. I don't know why one of my kids or something. It was like a big lump, but you can still put it in hot water. It disintegrates. You don't got to throw it away. So just keep some near the side of the sink. I mean, no big deal. You can even mix it into your soap. You know what I mean? Put the soap on, then go into like the little jack, okay, and sprinkle it on the soap, and not only that, it's getting dead skin off you at the same time because it's like a not a griddle, but you know what I mean. All right, like a scrub type thing, like homemade soaps too from certain like little shops in your area, like little stores that carry stuff like that. They're made with that stuff already in them. You know, I like those kind of soaps. They're just too strong for me. Very, very strong. But I do like bath soap. It drives my kids nuts. But I keep it. I leave it in my sink, and my kids hate that shit. But if you put it on the edge of your sink or in a thing, it's just gonna sit in a puddle of water anyway. Why not leave it in the sink so it dries up and it goes down the drain? I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but it drives everybody in my family ape shit. Okay, but I leave bar soap in my sink, and I'm telling you, when it drives my kids ape shit, it does, and it's like, why? Like, there's an issue there. Okay, like I'm pretty sure I pay the bills. All right, leave my damn bar soap in the freaking sink. All right, take it out when you brush your teeth, obviously, but why have it sit in this? You remember the old school little containers at the, and I guarantee you still have them, but then it gets all icky and gross and watery, and it's like then you got bacteria on your soap. Just leave it in the damn sink, guys. Who the fuck are you trying to impress? Do you really think you're gonna have somebody come over your house and be like, oh my god, there's bar soap sitting in the sink? Oh my god. You're gonna think they're gonna judge you for that? If they're gonna judge you for that, fucking get that. I wouldn't even, no. If anyone even comes in, I wouldn't even, I don't even have any friends like that. They'd be like, they'd probably laugh at me and be like, that's my court, you know, for real. So I'm comfortable. And I know when my twin comes in or somebody new comes in, I just said I'm comfortable with 27, 27. That 27, 27 means something. But I'm like, oh, I gotta change shit up. And it's like, I've been single a couple years now. I never had to worry about that shit. And I still don't. But I know with a new connection coming in, it's like now you gotta work with somebody. Now the ins and the outs and the little things, like, great. Like, what if now all of a sudden, like, it's just the little things. Like you take a shit, you don't give a shit. You got somebody new, and it's like, all right, I gotta take a shit. Like some people, like normally I wouldn't care like that, but I'm naming like it's the little things, adjusting to shit like that all over again. Okay, and it's kind of like I'm asking for this, but do I really want it? You know what I mean? Like, do I really want it? Because I'm pretty damn comfortable in my own surroundings all by myself now. Okay, so it's accepting change on every damn aspect. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I gotta put my energy into someone now. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then like I talked to a friend about it, like my special friend, not my special friend, like my F buddy. A special friend is like one of my best friends that's very psychic, that type of friend. Um, and he says to me, "Court," and he's right because he's like, "Look what you do for people, you know, like, but now you want to give up on this person." And it's like, well, yeah, well, look what he did to me. Well, court, look at the lesson you learned, and look at that. And it's like, what do you teach other people? And it's like, all right, like I'm starting to get the bigger picture, but now I'm like, damn, like he's right. How can I help all you guys? Because I finally helped myself and now I'm helping all you guys. But the one person I really love, I really don't want to put the effort into anymore. Why? Because he's a narcissist, he's a manipulator. And I get that. That's gonna change. But it's still hard for me to accept that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know? So I get it. But it's not all rainbows and bubblegums because you want it. Okay. It's life altering moments and connections that will probably step into your life. And it's like I said, it's the little things with taking the shit, or it's the little things about the soap. I mean, me, I could probably give two shits. All right. Like if I'm gonna shit, I'm gonna shit, like gross talk. But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I brought for an example. Don't ask me why. But it's the little things like that, like adjusting to somebody like all over again, like, oh, now there's a toothbrush where there wasn't a toothbrush before. But I'm sure it'll put a smile on your face. But then there's gonna be other things, and it's gonna be like, I can't believe, like, I wanted this for so long, and now that you have it, Where's the effort? You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm gonna have to put the effort in, and it's like, but I also know I could take the easy way out too. All right, but I won't do that. All right, but so you guys are in for quite the ride, okay? Because I know what you've been dealing with, and don't think for one second that I haven't been dealing with the same shit. That's why we all relate. Okay, we've all been in the same effing scenarios. Okay, so it's not, we're excited, but we're not excited. That's what I'm saying with the spread today with the queen. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm really not that excited. All right, because I know it's gonna be a lot of work, and it's not that I'm afraid of work. I don't know quite what it is yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay, but I'm not that happy about it. I am and I'm not. All right, because I still know those motives behind everything. You know what I mean? But don't think for one second that you guys don't have a motive either. I mean, that's how shit works. We're programmed, so I'm sure everything will be fine. You deal with it or you don't. I'm gonna address mine the way I need to address mine, and I'm not jumping into nothing. Nothing. I'm not doing the commitment thing right now with anybody from my past, not even a twin. I'm not. It's not time. All right. Even if the universe says it's not time for me. It's not time for me. I'm not having it. I'm not, you know? And then what? Like somebody new comes in, I gotta stop picking up after myself. Like I can't just drop my bra on the floor anymore. Like my clothes. Now I gotta put them in a laundry basket because somebody might pop through my door. You know what I mean? Like, so there's definitely like that whole back and forth thing. I'm not worried like that. It's more, it's just work. You know what I mean? It's just work. And you think after all this time it wouldn't be work. And it's just clear as day. It is going to be effing work. More work than you think you're about to be hit with. So be real careful what it is you you choose. Because I know you're all gonna choose it. All right. I'm not stupid. We're all in the same place. All right, but be smart about choosing it. If you don't think it's ready, you're not ready. Okay. But I would still choose mine, but with a lot of barriers, with a lot of no bullshit conversations, with a lot of stuff in between. Okay? Like it's just not gonna be like you guys just met, but that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that type of wake up call. Okay? So what are you gonna do? As much love as I have for my twin, I know exactly what that spread was saying. Okay, because I'm like that right now. I'm literally like, "Okay, great. Well, awesome. Okay, look at the smile on my face. Awesome. Okay." So Quartz got a little bit of anger. I don't quite know where the anger's coming from, but it's there. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with me not forgiving, because I've forgiven and forgotten half the shit we went through that I used to dwell over. That shit, I don't even remember it anymore because that doesn't matter. All right. But there's still a little anger. I think there's anger because it's gonna be a lot of work. It's like a fucking fifth child. As if I don't have enough animals and children and children's friends and all this other shit. Because I stopped thinking about him in certain ways. I stopped thinking about him romantically, sexually. I stopped all that shit. I really did. You have to when you take care of yourself, though. So when I thought about it the other day, I kind of thought about it like in a sexual moment because somebody brought something up, and he was the first thing because I knew exactly what they were talking about, and I was like, "Yep." And I thought about him, and I was like, "Fuck." And I still got angry. I got angry because I was like, "Oh, he probably could still turn me on." Okay? So it's little shit like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's frustrating. So you gotta know how to handle things and not get wrapped up in the shit. Okay? I know there's a lot of love and I know there's probably anger, but just address it. Go with the flow. Keep it real. Okay? No need to lie. If this person comes back in, but I'm telling you, I don't know about keep the guard up or down, but keep boundaries because there's still shit going on. There's still motives. There's still stuff going on. Okay? Yeah, I'll be keeping my knickers on. I'm gonna try to keep my knickers on. But nah, I know. You know what I miss though in all reality? It's not even that. I could literally just be like, after the conversation, can we just lay in bed? Can we just fall asleep in each other's arms after all this bullshit? Okay? To me, it's not even the intimacy. Okay? It's the little things like healing together. Okay? So I know it's more anger and stuff like that because certain stuff's coming in, and it's gonna be now time to address some shit. I know it's coming. So if it's coming for me, it's probably coming for you. Okay? That sounds spooky. If it's coming for me, it's coming for you. Ah! For real though. For real. That's the reality of it, okay? And it's not gonna be easy, ladies and gents. All right? One day at a time, like AA, one day at a time. And not even AA, to me, that's spiritual healing too. One day at a time. Like, especially when I got out of divorce and I started to become spiritual, I'd have post-it notes everywhere. Just little things like one day at a time court or just breathe. And I used to have them above my desk too. And then my ex-husband bought me a really nice piece of jewelry and I went and got bracelets. I pawned the jewelry and I've never done that. It was the first time I pawned it. So I was like, I don't want this and all my kids are gonna fight over it. In all reality, I don't want them to have something that didn't really work out anyway, superstition or not. I'm superstitious. So I really can't say yay or nay, yeah or not. But I bought bracelets that I wore every single day and very motivational quotes. One day at a time. That was the big one I had. Life is a journey, all right? And I'm talking like gold, okay? Like 100 bucks a bracelet. I had $700 worth on my wrist of 7 quotes and it was freaking worth it to me. All right? So, there's that. What age did I get married? I got married in 2011. We were together since we were both 18. So, that's what I'm saying. It's little things, one day at a time, okay? Yeah, I spent $700. I traded in that jewel, okay? And I bought bracelets and I put them on my arm and I wore them every day. And like I said, I had the post-its up every day. Don't think for 1 second that your connect's gonna come in and it's not gonna be difficult because it's gonna be difficult. All right. Don't go. What's up, Jennifer? Don't go back into the same scenario. Repeat it. The universe is not bringing. It's so divinely guided. The universe is not bringing this back to you to f up. Be f up. You didn't learn some lessons. It's not. It's just. It's not going to be that simple. Sorry, Gigi. Aw. I'm sure there'll still be somebody in your life, sweetie. And I know nobody will ever replace him, but I'm sure you deserve it. It's going so fast, Jennifer. You got back to me. I don't see it. But I will tell you, I know for a damn fact it's not gonna be it's building blocks. It really is. It literally is building blocks, okay? And that's the way it was supposed to be after the tower comes in. You do gotta build all over. It's getting to know each other. I don't care if you guys were together for 2 effing years and you split for 3. You don't know that person like you think you do. And we don't know the bigger story that's about to be told either. And I'm telling you, if mine has a sex addiction, nope, sorry. Sorry, universe. Outie. Outie. I'm outie. Don't bring that shit my way. Nah. I'll be his best friend, and that's about it. And then I'll help you that way. You still have your old engagement from the past relationship. What do you think? Does it bring bad energy to my relationship? Absolutely not. But you can cleanse it. And if you have children, you know, if you guys didn't get married though, why didn't you give the ring back? Anywho, if you have children, pass it down to a child. I held on to mine to do that. But to make jewelry out of it, not to give the ring, to make jewelry out of the diamonds. I'll find a good jeweler that can cut the diamonds, and I will find a way that all my children get a piece of diamonds because it's still a part of them. He moved out of state. No way I'll give it back. Turn it into a piece of jewelry and then sage it. Or sage it, send it to the jeweler, do jewelry, because it's just sitting in your box. You don't wear it. So turn it into a pair of jewelry, please. I mean, if you're gonna keep it, utilize it. Yeah, make sure you utilize it though. There's no point in having it sit in the box. But no, it doesn't carry negative energy like that. I mean, it's a stone, it's a jewel, so yeah, it can, but not because of him. All right. But if you're just gonna leave it stagnant, sitting somewhere, energy will cling to it. So sage it and turn it into jewelry. That's what I would do. But that's just me. What's all those 333s? Oh, you had me look. 333. And it's August 3rd. So I have four threes actually, ladies and gents. And it was just 42, 42. Okay. So what was it? 27, 27, and 42, 42. But bottom line is that it's not gonna be what you think it is, and it's not gonna be as easy to have compassion, and it's not gonna be as easy to let your guard down. But that's the way it was intended on being, okay? Because you gotta be smart about it. Don't be an ass about it, but you gotta be smart about it. I got a lot of love for mine, but that whole hooking up and being into union, just the last thing from my mind. And I'm telling you the God honest freaking truth. As much as I want him in my life, it was so much damn work. Okay, so much damn work. So I have a lot to learn when he steps in too. The show is not over because I guarantee the roles have reversed. But I still believe there's motive behind something. Okay, and that's why the universe is still like, whoa, slow your roll for those who want to jump in. And for those that want to jump in, this scenario might not be for you because I'm telling you, I'm talking. I'd be forever cautious, very cautious when mine steps in. You know, sex with your twin flame is healing. I mean, there is sexual healing, but that's a different kind of love making. I think it's different. Like I don't even think you would see that coming. So don't be like, oh, it bonds you closer. But that connect you have with anybody you have a connection with. Okay. Um, but it can be very healing. But I don't think you can plan on let's have sex and it's gonna heal us. That would be unrealistic. I think to have moments like that comes in time and you wouldn't even see that one coming. Very natural. Very yep, Jamie, very natural. Yeah, it's definitely can't be healing if it's not healthy. But here's the deal, when it comes back in, it's working towards being healthy. That's what I'm saying, like, the 2 of you are damaged goods. No matter how much you've healed, you're still a damaged good. There's still been so much damage. So, that's what I'm saying, like Square one, step by step. You have to be cautious. You have to, but that's exactly where the universe wanted you to be, okay? Because that's how you recognize stuff. Because what if this person still thinks they can come in and be a trickster? You know what I mean? Like, nah, nah, get out of here. But it could be an old connect too that has the same qualities. So, um, just whoever comes in, think about it. There's a reason. 1221, I don't want to say that out loud, not that I'm embarrassed to say it, but yes, it's healthy. It's actually it releases things, okay, more than just freaking everyone's gonna be what she's talking about. He or she wrote, or is it masturbating helps depression? I don't know, something like that. There is stuff behind that, yeah. Okay. There is um without thinking about it in a dirty way, it does release something. Okay. It's actually really healthy for you too. But it's more than endorphins. It's something more than that. Okay. But it is true. Yeah, it just everything just has to happen naturally with the whole lovemaking thing with to heal old wounds and stuff. It's got to be very natural, okay? Like you don't just think you're gonna have this, this, and this, and you fix things. Nah, because if anything, once you guys have that moment again, I guarantee it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary again, okay? And then that's why I'm saying like you have to give yourselves opportunity and time. You have to set a limit, like a time limit. Even like say you got to go with the flow, and you want to commit, you don't want to commit, but at least commit to at least 4 weeks of trying. Okay, at least 4 weeks of trying, because after certain moments like that, you will be scared again. Some of you will be scared again because you're gonna have to face all these fears, and then you're worried. Oh my god, I can't believe I just had that feeling again. Like I want to run. Now you might be the runner, and or you might be the chaser, and they're the runner. But the roles can switch. You know what I mean? So you really have to. If you guys are really gonna try to really truly work on something, give yourself a good 4 weeks. Tell each other 4 solid weeks of trying without running, because you both know you have this connection. You both know it's worth exploring, but you both know that if something gets tough or scary or fear pops in, or you're pissed off, you're gonna run. Okay? See, Kai just agreed. So give yourselves at least a 4 week period of where you're really gonna put the effort in. Okay? For real. Even if you don't want to have a commitment, a solid commitment, if you don't want to commit right away, it's it's that's fine, that's on you, but at least give yourself a 4 week commitment still on a different level of trying and no running. You know what I mean? Because with eclipses and moons and like all this stuff, like she just said, it's the same thing. The energies are gonna shift up and down, up and down. You know what I mean? So it's real important that you guys give yourselves at least, I'd say, a good 4 weeks of being determined to push through. And when things come up, address them. Because if you don't, you're gonna run. Okay, that's why at least you have to dedicate yourself some time, okay, to making it work. And if this person comes in and doesn't want to commit time on making it work quite yet, or it's you because of fear or whatever, or anger, you should really try to meet in the middle and commit somehow to something, to at least try to put the effort in. I hope that makes sense to you guys. It doesn't Jennifer, it doesn't mean that your energy is off just because one day you're good and one day you're not. Not like that, it's not, okay? If you think you're grounded, you're grounded. If majority of your days are good and you're focused on your own happy in your own life and things are great, then awesome. If you just have a sudden moment to moment of crying, it doesn't mean you're off balance. It's just emotions, okay? But always try to ground yourselves. Like I make sure at least once a week I go somewhere, I'm in the woods, something I'm always trying to ground. Okay. Just me being outside with nature alone is grounding for me. I don't have to be like, please, universe, like chant and be like, please ground me. It doesn't work like that. That's not you going outside being barefoot on the grass and being appreciative for the trees and the grass and the soil and all that stuff, that will ground you. How do I find my chat? Well, if you go into Katrina, if you go to my homepage and then go to my about page, there's a link for your chart there, and you can get your chart there. Okay. Um, I have a mutable sign too. It doesn't matter if they're the same sign as you. That it doesn't matter if all your planets are in the same thing. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. I don't give a flying rat's ass where your twin's chat is, or how it's compatible with yours, or how it's not compatible with yours. It doesn't matter. It's the planets that are current that are gonna bring you together. Yeah, does stuff matter? Yeah, your karma and all that stuff matters on when you're born and how you're gonna live your life. But you love who you love, regardless of where the planets lay. Okay? So don't that compatibility shit is nonsense to me. You love who you love, and if the two of you love each other, you will find a way to compromise so the two of you can be compatible. Sorry, Katrina. That's my thoughts on it. But that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not an astrologer. I'm sure an astrologer can get way deeper than that. And of course, I've had astrology. I have an astrologer. I know why certain things are so intense with me and my connection. Okay, and that's why I'm gonna call him my connection because it's just like any other connection. I'm not gonna take away from no other connection. Okay, the only reason why it's so damn strong now is because somebody gave it that name. Okay, so don't get me going. But I will tell you, there's certain reasons why you have more passion with somebody else. So there's certain reasons why you have more anger with somebody else because their planets might be a little closer. So yeah, they bring out more karma. You know what I mean? But ultimately, people are going to this for a compatibility thing more than anything. So if for real, if you're just looking on karma and past lives, go to an astrologer. If for you guys it's just a compatibility thing, F the compatibility thing. You love who you love. Okay? Court is a princess. I am a frog. Math can do itself at this point. For real. Even if the shoes were reversed, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. You love who you love. If the two of you love each other and there's enough love, you will find a way to complement each other. You will find a way to compromise. You will find a way. Okay? And that alone is compatibility. Then go skinny dipping, girlfriend. Then go skinny dipping. But if you're not bi or you're not same sex and she wanted to do that and there was a little something weird about that, then she probably wants a little bit more. So you're bi. All right, so go skinny dipping. If it felt natural to you, then go do it. Go have fun. I love swimming naked in the water. I've done it plenty of times, and it's not to be sexual with anybody. It's literally just being free in the water like that. For me, maybe for not some people, but for me, I like that. Can't say I do it all the time, and I haven't done it in a long time. But if the water's the right temp and it's nice out, I'll be in the if there's nobody around except for my girlfriends or if I feel safe, trust me, I swim all natural in any water. Well, not any water, but water. You still gotta be careful what water you make sure it's fresh water. I mean, don't go swimming in a pond all naked, all right? But you know where I'm going with that, especially women, fresh water. Water alert, water alert. I have a new beach like a half hour from me. My kids always used to drive it all the time past, and my kids used to always crack up. I'm like, you don't want to go to the new beach. It's not what you think it is. It's funny because the first time I went to the Dominican, the resort I stayed at, it was a nude resort too, so it didn't matter. But I was out there topless every time I was on the beach, and it didn't matter. Like nobody, it was so natural. Like nobody looked at you. Like it wasn't like that. It was so comfortable because it's the culture. All right, my friends looked at me like, really, Court? And I'm like, why not? Why not? If I'm not burning my little nipples, I'm good. All right. So I like the sun. It's the feeling of the warmth on my body. Like I connect to the universe. Okay. And it's just, that's just the way it is. But I'm very, I don't really care what other people think. Like I can respect what other people think. But if I wanna go topless on a beach just to catch some sun, like, I'm not running around playing volleyball topless and looking for attention. I'm literally was laying on the beach for 10 minutes to catch sun, to feel the warmth, to enjoy that, you know what I mean? I kept my bottoms on. I mean, I will say there was one lady that was like, "Do you want me to put some lotion on you?" And I was like, "Nah, thank you, though." Alright, but they weren't all like that. And not to mention I can't even tell you how many little girls walked around topless the whole damn place at 10 years old with her boobs button because it's the culture. But here's the thing I didn't agree about that. In your own country, yes. In another country where there's Americans and there's Canadians and there's all these other countries that look at 12-year-old girls that have little buds like that, we look at them differently. Not me, but as a population, they do. Okay. So that's the only thing that really bothered me. If you want to do, but they walked around like no big deal with their moms butt naked because that's their culture. European certain things like that. It's their culture, so it's no big deal. They wouldn't even think of anything crossing their mind like that. But us from the United States and Canadian, boy, all that stuff, like we're instantly like, oh, like she's 10 is too old. She's already budding. Like no, that's not right. But to them, it is so damn natural. And that's what's beautiful about it because your natural body is so beautiful. Once you have confidence for your body, and comfortable within your own skin, I can't tell you how that makes you feel and how much more you can experience on every damn level. I haven't been reading you, but that's the truth. Hi, Terry. But be comfortable with who you are, and you won't worry what other people think. You really won't. Find you. Be free. Find your free bird. Okay, we all have it there. All right, it's like the universe is ready for us to unlock it. Okay, it's like we're all freaking programs, but the challenge is unprogramming. The challenge is finding path, finding happy, realizing that it's not about conditioning. It doesn't have to be that way. Be your own damn person. Okay, because once you're so damn comfortable in your own body, your own surroundings, all that shit, watch the person you turn into. Jennifer, I know they're so light, right? They're all like light and fluffy. We're all talking about pot right now. I talked about other countries, and all of a sudden it's like, but I'm not gonna have a pot discussion. You guys smoke it up, go for it. I'm not gonna have a pot discussion. But I just need to be careful what I discuss because where I'm going. And it doesn't mean that I'm not being truthful, but people easily twist shit, and I don't want people to twist my shit because there's a lot of twisted people out there. Hi. You too, Miss Gigi. I know I was gonna come on real quick. It's already been an hour. Already been an hour. But the main message is, like we were talking about, who comes in, who's coming at you, how you're probably feeling, and why it's okay to feel this way, and just everything that we discussed. I mean, we brought up a lot of great points today with just this one chat. Okay, we really did bring up a lot of stuff, and I should probably go back in and rename it partially discussing weekend energy, but it really was a good talk. All right, we did get some stuff out there that needed to get out. Okay, because it's not going to be easy. Maybe I'll just call it reconnecting. Because in all reality, it's reconnecting mind, body, and soul. All right, it is really about you and how you feel, and what initiative, what part you play next. Okay, so it really is about you. But I'll pull you one card because I had them sitting here. What did I just say I was gonna name this video again? Holy shit! Not mind, body, spirit. Spirit. Mind, body, soul. No, what did I say right before that? Because I was like, oh, that's catchy. Discussing, what did I say? Discussing reconnecting. Okay. Am I going to remember that? Hold on. I'm going to literally text it to myself. Look at my new little owl. It's and the little stuff, the little glitter. The little glitter. Um, I'm literally going to text that to myself again. Let's see if I can remember without having to do that. But I will pull one card, just one, and I'll break it down. I'll break it down the best I can. One card regarding the discussion we just had. What do you guys think it's going to be? Everything we just talked about. I'm going to say the Two of Cups. What do you guys think? Oh, you can only have one choice. One choice, because I'm only going to pull one card. Maybe two will come out. That's my daughter. An ace, any ace. Uh, I can see that. Hi. Ooh, Six of Cups. That's a good one. All right, cool beans. I'll call you back in 5 minutes. I'm just wrapping it up. Ooh, Temperance is a good one too. I love you. Bye. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say, but Temperance is a good one because it is healing. You gotta heal in order to move forward. And the Eight of Cups is still a good one because you have to walk towards your happiness. Queen of Cups, that's somebody who's nurturing. Three of Swords, nah, I'm hoping the Three of Swords don't come up, but it's a good chance it's gonna come up because it is gonna stir up a shit ton of emotion. The Lovers, yeah, see? You guys know you're connecting cards. I'm the only one that said the Two of Cups though. All right, one card. Oh, nobody said the damn Hierophant, and it's at the bottom of the deck. All right. So one card for today's discussion. One card. The Hangman. Oh, that's it right there. Pop back in. What is it? Oh, the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands. But this is still a messenger. This is still somebody taking action, probably to come in about everything we talked about. So it makes sense because this was the energy today. This is who you were going to get your message from. And that's what we were talking about. Okay, in our reality, here comes your message, and now you're going. I'll pull one more, but in our reality, here comes your message. Okay, and good thing we just had this conversation. Okay, because everything we just discussed literally boils down to this. All right, but let's do one more because I there's got to be a connection card that comes out, and then hold on. So let's see. I was just gonna play a game, but it would have put me on here even longer. I'm not trying. All right, one card. What do we got? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? The Queen of Pence. Did anybody say that? She was out there today too. Son of a bitch. The Queen of Pence is the Ten of Pence. She's already solid. She's already stable. She knows how to nurture. Okay. So it's actually beautiful. It was the same cards that are coming out earlier because we literally just discussed what action needs to be taken because of the scenario that's happening. So it actually makes so much sense. It's we already know the connections there. Okay. So in our reality, that's the reality of it. All right. So dun, 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 dun. Look at the way it's coming in too. He's right at her. All right. He's coming right towards you because he knows you know how to nurture. He knows you got your shit together. He knows you're not gonna take no bullshit. He knows who you are. You're his queen. Okay. You're solid. You're grounded. Okay. And he's just in it for the ride right now. All right. But that's the reality of it. But that was fun. That was fun. All right. That was fun. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull one more. I have a feeling it's gonna be an arcana. An arcana, some kind of arcana. So let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. But which arcana will it be? Not an anaconda, an arcana, but it's the way court talks. You got the minor arcana and you got the major arcana. All right, what arcana will it be? Ah, which arcana will it be? All right, it's like, which one am I going to give you? Which one am I going to give you? Oh, I just flipped. What do we got? The lovers. All right, but at least it gave me an arcana. All right, my deck is listening. My deck is listening, and this is a very, very special connection. But you guys know that already. All right. So for those who you don't doubt the connection, but that's how strong that connection is. All right. So there's that. And look what the arcana at the bottom of the deck. It's the wheel. And the hermit's under there too. All right. They're like, all right, court wants a damn arcana. We're just gonna have them all come out. We're gonna show everybody the arcana. And the hermit soul searches. All right. It was destined for shit to go down the way it came down. There's a lot of love here. It's a beautiful connection. Okay. So now we got the basics on what the reconnect's gonna kind of go like. Okay. So it's a beautiful, beautiful read. I don't know what we're gonna talk about later because it basically just broke down the weekend energy in today's read I did. Okay. So I'm gonna have to come up with something. I'm gonna have to come up with something to get different answers of different reads. It's gonna have to be something. I don't know. Is there anything in particular you think we should discuss? Because we really just had a reconnecting discussion regarding the last two energy spreads. Okay. So, well, it is a shady scenario. So it's gonna pull up the same damn cards. Did you not get the whole point of the whole video that literally said shady the whole entire time? Okay. Yeah, Jamie, that makes sense about our future desires, but in all reality, every damn awesome card's gonna come out because everybody has amazing desires. So only the good's gonna come out, all right? Which makes sense. But That's what they're gonna pull for cards like that, alright? It's gotta be like a, power. That's a possibility. What will the message be? Well, I can already tell you what the message is gonna be. The message is going to be somebody who wants to come in, and A, they're gonna have to apologize because they know there's a lot of guilt behind how things went down, but it's not about that. It's the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is there's something going on beyond the scenes that you don't know, okay? You're gonna find out. 1111. You're gonna find out, okay? Um, so with it just being 1111 and we're talking about the connect, you're gonna find out, okay? There's no question. Um, but everyone has a different scenario when it comes to that because everybody's karma is different, okay? It's just we're all in this energy. But trust me when I'm telling you it's gonna come back around, all right? Um, true mode. I always find out their intent though. I wanna go deeper than that because they're not gonna be able to tell me everybody's motives because the motive today was them as the Knight of Wands reversed. In all reality, they're coming in vulnerable. They want to show that vulnerability because it's a way of reconnecting it, but it's a sneaky way. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's not why it's not quite there yet. So just be cautious when they step in. But it can grow. It is going to be fixed in time. Okay, but they're still going to step in beforehand. So that's why the universe is saying, really, move cautiously forward. All right. Because this particular person still has an underlying motive. Okay, it's not motivation; it's a motive. Okay, and some it could have been money. Some you never know. Okay, but it's the emperor. The emperor don't f with peasants. There's a motive. Okay, for damn sure. I love you too. He is trying to control the scenario for a little while, but he has been controlling the scenario for a while, though. Here's the deal: he's not trying. He has been. He knows he's been. That's the narcissistic part about him. That's the shit that needs to get smacked out of him. All right. And not by you. It's a universal smackdown. All right. So leave it up for them. Leave it up to them, please. And because in all reality, regardless of the motive, it's going to backfire no matter what because it's universal intervention. Understand? So there's no point in really getting into the motive because that's going to come crashing down anyway. It's going to be taken care of. So I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Then I guess as we talk, all right? Because you say all these things, and it's like, yeah, but in all reality, I already know what we're gonna get. All right. I really want to do a reading where I know what we're not gonna get, and because this is the energy, and because we're having these discussions, in all reality, it's just gonna give me the same stuff to break it down in a different way for those who didn't understand the first time. But I mean, it's pretty damn clear. All right. So we really have to I'll think about it. I'll get creative. I'll get creative. All right. And if you guys get really creative and it's really creative, hit me up, email me. Okay. I mean, I might be able to get to my emails before I sit down with you later. I might. I don't know. But a viral smackdown. Um, a different way. It's a different in the heat of the moment. It's way different in the heat of the moment. That's why I said you got to be on your tippy toes. That's what I'm saying. This is not going to be what we think it's going to be. We all have images and we all know what we want out of it, but it's getting there. And to get there, we got to get past fears and we got to address lessons and we have to address fears. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed. Okay. Um, let's see the number one thing that needs to be addressed. That came out real quick. All right, the 501s. Well, whatever the confrontation is, whatever, there's going to be conflict. All right, that's going to be the one thing. that's coming at you, but that's common sense that there's going to be conflict right off the bat, okay? So, this is the first thing you need to address is you guys' conflict. What it is you've been fighting over, what it is you don't see eye to eye on, what it is that's been bothering you. Shit like that, okay? It needs to be addressed. It can't be swept under the rug. It can't, okay? Because with the 7 of cups here is options for you and them. It's optional what direction you guys want to go in, okay? So confront what needs to be confronted. All right? Don't stay on the teeter-totter. Don't be on your don't tippy-toe around this shit. You can't. All right? This is karma. So, and the 7 of cups, it's karma. All right? It's a karma card. Address the damn karma. All right? And that's that. So, but I think I'm gonna go swimming. I have like no kids, no nothing tonight. So I think I'm just gonna I think I'm gonna go swimming right now. You're very welcome, guys. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see what card it wants to throw us. One more. One more, and that's it. Nah, I can't go skinny dipping around here. I can't go skinny dipping around here. Kiki, are you new to our feed? Something flipped. Are you new to our feed, honey? Because you've been fun talking to. There was only one thing I saw where I was like, eh, but then you backed it up with something smart. So I found you recently. Yeah. Well, welcome, welcome. All right, I asked for one card. Here you go. Here you go. All right. This to me is straight up illumination. Okay. So the Ace of Swords is clarity, but this is illumination to me. This is more than just desire. It's somebody taking action for clarity. All right, because in this deck, with the Ace of Swords, to me talks about clarity, truth, but it also talks about a path coming back to hash it. This to me is a new start. All right, there's desire, there's action, there's passion, there's action. What do I always say? Action speaks louder than words type things. But hey, we're starting off on the right page type thing. This to me is straight up illumination. Okay? Regarding what? Regarding the ships, regarding your future. Okay? So it has nothing to do with the three party because the 4 of Wands is happy, happy. Okay? So it was just the bottom. This is at the bottom of the deck. But to me, this is straight up illumination. Okay? And these were all the cards. See what I'm saying? It's all the same cards that are coming out, you know? All the same cards that were coming out from the read. All right, so that's it. Let's get one more and then I'm letting you go. One more and I'm letting you go. Hey, Lonnie. Lonnie, you got plans later? What? You got plans later? I was just wondering if you guys, because I didn't have the little ones, I was just wondering what you guys were doing. I know you said you had to wake up at what, like 2 in the morning? He's going to be here at 3:45. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll come talk to you in a minute. Okay. All right. I don't know what this is. There's your 8 of Cups. All right, going right to your happy. All right, this talks about a lot of things. Somebody who's walked away from you, somebody who's walked away from something that didn't make them happy. It made no sense to stay in a scenario where you're not happy. All right, and the thing is, even when this person walked away or you walked away, all the cups are still standing. This was a hard walk away, okay, because you weren't happy, so you have to go towards your happy. I love the 8 of Cups because it really talks about moving forward and having that drive, having that Ace of Wands, having the drive, having the ambition to move forward. Okay? So go towards the unknown. All right? Like don't stop yourself. Don't get caught up. All right? Don't take a step backwards. All right? Because of the past. All right? I just want to clarify that and make sure that's the main message. I'm pretty sure that's the main message is trying to have me give, but something flipped before. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, the moon. We just talked about it when I said go towards the unknown, and it already flipped in the deck. All right, but I'm gonna clarify. The moon's already here. All right, the two of you want to go towards the unknown. All right, it's just a little like, all right, but that was already flipped before I started clarifying. But I want to clarify. I'm pretty sure the way I just broke that down is where it wants me to bring you. But let me just find out. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, and then I'm done, and then I'm wrapping it up. All right, go towards your happy, guys. It's the star. It's destined. All right, things are gonna work out. It just the two of you will find you're happy. Okay, it's just the two of you kind of had to walk that path to get to each other. All right, the moon and the star is a match made in heaven. They complement each other. All right, so it's destined. Okay, it's a destined event. It was destined for this person to walk away. It was destined for you to walk away. You know, it was destined for the two of you. That's what I'm saying. Like, this was a happy card. Even though you had to leave stuff behind and there's lots of pain and sorrow and all that, that's what I'm saying. So address what needs to be addressed and go towards the unknown. All right, do it together because it's destined. Sometimes it's love is worth fighting for. Okay, that's why I'm saying, like, make sure, that's what I'm saying, make sure you give yourselves like a good, 4 weeks, okay, of really committing to at least putting some damn effort into it, because within 4 weeks plenty of people can turn that around real quick and try running or dipping out of fears or not enough trust, that type of stuff. Okay, so that's nice. That's nice. Go towards your happy. All right, all those cups are still filled. All right, so it was Kai Jen. You're very welcome. Let's do one more. How many times Court gonna say I'm gonna do one more? I'm gonna do one more. Yes, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're moving in the right direction, okay? But legitimately one more. I'm outie. I'm outie. Something just came out. Hey Bree. All right. Princess of Cup. All right. So this is a brand new, even though you got a lot of love, all right, and we got strength at the bottom of the deck. This is a brand new, and look, it's infinity. This is a brand new love. Okay, even though there's a lot of love that you already shared for this person, it really is a brand new love all over again. It's new feelings. Okay, so it's beautiful, and in this deck, the beast is already tamed. Okay, and it's the same person. All right, so you've showed a lot of compassion in this scenario already, but again, just don't forget who you are. But it's okay. It's basically saying, like, you're safe. You have the strength. It's safe for you to love. Just take the right steps. Just make sure you're both walking towards happiness and not into the same cycle, please. Okay? Ooh, 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 ooh. Lots of love. I'm really leaving now. I love you. I love you. All right? Bye. Bye. Ooh, ooh. I'll be back. Couple hours. Bye, guys. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like all the numbers up there like that. 'Cause when I look up, I always see multiple numbers. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. Here comes all that love coming back around. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just keep going and going and going. I'm letting you go now, though. I'm letting you go. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. I'll be back in a few hours, okay? I'll be back in a few hours. Probably not even a few. Probably just a couple. Probably just a couple because I got a long weekend. And I think I was up until like I don't know, like 2 in the morning. I'm talking like I went to bed at like 11. Got out of got out of bed again at like 12 and had some cheese, crackers, and pepperoni. Yeah, I did that. I went and sat on my couch. I turned the TV on. And then an hour later, I was still wide awake, and I was like, "Nah, Court, it's almost like 2 in the morning. Like, you got to go to bed, all right?" And I went to bed, and I was still up early. Well, not. I mean, I slept till 8, so I mean, it's 6 hours, but I'm tired, and I want to get some decent sleep because I got lots to do tomorrow. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, I do. More Sunday, but I really want to like scrub the house. I just kind of feel like I need to dust. I feel like I gotta get stuff done. I feel like I just need to cleanse the house while the kids aren't here, sage, because they hate the smell of sage. So there's stuff like I like to get done when I know no one's gonna be around for a couple days. You know what I mean? So I don't hear nobody complaining about the soap in my sink. All right, or the house smells like sage. All right, that type of shiznit. All right, so I wanna get laundry done, change everybody's sheets. Um, I went shopping today. You guys are gonna laugh. All right, I bought myself some sneakers. I bought myself some new kicks. All right, it's better than heels. All right, it's better than heels, and I didn't buy jewelry. I got myself some kicks, and they're like the Tommy Hilfiger kicks. I didn't even know they made sneakers like that anymore. And they're red, white, and blue. I got them for the concert. I got them for the concert. You want to see them? You want to see them? Your wishes are about to come in. Ooh, ooh. You want to see my new kicks? I'm like, your wish is about to come in, and it came out again. Your wishes, your wishes. Because you're walking right towards your happy. Okay? I didn't realize that flipped. You're walking right towards your happy. Okay? Anywho, let me show you my kicks. Let me show you my new kicks. I got a little short skirt on, so I wanna make sure I don't get shown. I wanna make sure I don't get shown. But they're just like little Tommies. Aren't they cute? Little Tommy Hilfigers. They were on sale. Hey, I didn't get myself heels. I'm proud of myself. All right. I bought myself kicks. So there's that. All right. Adorbs. Adorbs. I'm proud of myself. That's all. Yeah, no, I'm proud of myself. I did get Cade like 4 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. But they had the Michael Jordan symbol on them, so he wasn't too happy. He looked at me, he was like, "Ma, since when do I like Michael Jordan?" I was like, I thought that was just like a basketball symbol. But I knew it was Michael Jordan. But I didn't think he would know, but I should know better. Because he's a big b-ball player. All right. So he has a couple different jerseys. He's got a couple from the Celtics, and he also rocks LeBron. LeBron, okay, also rocks them. So there's nothing I can do there. He can handle, if he wants to handle other people's jerseys, he can handle the consequences that come along with that. But if that's who you like, then you rock that jersey. I tell him that all the time. Don't let people give you shit, you know? You like who you like. So I don't know if he likes Shaq. I don't know, but I bought him 3 shirts. I was gonna say they had Michael Jackson, but it wasn't Michael Jackson. It was Michael Jordan. And he was like, "Ma," he's like, "You're joking, right?" And I was like, "No, kid. This is what I just got you." But wait, I'll show you. They're not lousy shirts. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back again. Look at how cute. It's like show and tell, okay? But my kid was not happy that got Michael Jordan. All right. I think that's what it is. Oh, it's my marshmallows. Hold on. Hey. Hey. How are you? I I know. I'm just finishing up a video. I'll call you back in like 5 minutes. I love you. Bye. That's my bestie. She's been away. I haven't talked to her in a while. So I got him this one. Can you see? What's it say? Jumpman? I don't know. It was like a $5, $8 t-shirt. Like I was like, why not wear it around the house? All right. But Michael Jordan's on it, so that didn't happen. All right. And it's still summer. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this was somebody else, but it's not. All right. So that's my fault. All right. I usually do a really good job picking out clothes, but today I don't know. It was all in the clearance rack though. Like I couldn't beat it. You know what I mean? Like to like bum around the house. I mean, it's still summertime. The kid ruins his clothes. All right. But I couldn't even get him. I mean, I thought that was cute, but I couldn't even get him to rock these t-shirts. I was like, oh, you know what? Fine. He's like, Ma. He's like, I didn't take the tags off. He's like, we can bring them back. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I'm like, you just can't wear them like around the house. Like you really just can't wear them around the house. They're just like $10 t-shirts. Um, no, I'm not gonna. His exact words are, "I'm not gonna rock a t-shirt if I don't like it." I was like, "You're so my kid. You're so my kid." You know. Oh, freaking kid is too much. But in all reality, though, like I never buy him stuff like that. Like, I mean, I saw this really cute button-up shirt and it had like pineapples on it. Okay, so he's really lucky. I didn't just like literally buy him like the boat shoes I wanted and the cute khaki shorts with that button-up top. All right, because if I wanted to dress him a certain way, like I did when he was younger, I would. All right, but he doesn't allow it anymore. So I can't dress him like that anymore. I wish I could. I look back at all the pictures and I'm like, oh, Ma, I have a fresh style. All right, look what came out again. Um, but I don't know why. I don't know why I got him all Michael Jordan gear. Like it didn't even make sense to me. But I still did it. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal. And I never knew an 11-year-old can be so damn picky. The reason why LeBron is who he is because of Jordan. I tell it's funny, like what's his name? I tell him all the time, what's the player I love? Well, I'm always like, ah, that's my next husband. I'm like, meet your next daddy. He always gets all flush in the face. And he's like, Ma, I'm pretty sure he's married. I'm like, not after he meets me, kid. Not after he meets me. I got those eyes. I will draw that effer right in. Who is that I'm always giving him a hard time about? What I always say, that's my next husband. Who is that? He plays for the Celtics too. He's like one of my favorite players. I cannot believe I'm spacing it right now because I got Michael Jordan all up in my head. And then after Michael Jordan, I was thinking of Larry Bird, all right, because of a ball I have signed by Larry Bird. But then I thought about what's the one that has came out with the AIDS? Um, he came to my head too. Rondo, not Rondo. Hello, that's my that's little Rondo Shorty. Um, what's the one that always colored his hair in different ways? Always had different color hair. He was known. No, it wasn't Magic. Not no. It might must start with an R. It's something because I just said Rondo, but it's not Rondo. Rondo was from the Celtics. Rodman, thank you, Rodman. Okay, so I got sidetracked, but now I can't even think of my favorite player on the Celtics team. Now I'm all stuck on like Pierce and Rondo and Scalabrine, all my guys from like back in the day. Oh, what is his damn name? I don't know, but he is hot as shit. Irving, thank you, man. And I always tell Caden all the time, I'm like, that's my next husband. And he blushes every time. He's like, yeah, all right, Ma. I was like, nah, you haven't met your mother in action yet. You haven't met her in action yet. I'm pretty sure he's married anyway. Pretty sure he's married anyway. But anywho, I don't know why Ma bought Michael Jordan. All right. Is something happening with Michael Jordan right now? Is there a reason why I bought all Michael Jordan gear? I don't know, because I never once in my entire life have I ever bought him anything Michael Jordan. And I don't know why I would start now. So bizarre. So bizarre. I don't know. That's my other daughter. See, I told her 5 minutes. She's on me. She's on me. Oh, remember Walker? Hey, I'll call you back in 2 minutes. I'll call you back in 2 minutes. I messed up. Okay, I love you. You guys going swimming? Who's watching you guys swim? Okay. Make sure there's an adult watching you. All right. No horsing around in the pool if he's not outside. No horsing around in the pool if he's literally not outside watching. Be super careful and don't go under the rafts. You understand? Don't go under the tubes and stuff if nobody's watching. All right. I love you too. Bye. Anywho, can you guys hear me? Oh, it was low on the morning reading? Yeah, I know. 10 of Pence. Every same damn card from this morning's coming out. I miss the old team. It's all right. It's all right. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Once they start playing like a team again, you know. Court's got a problem with that when people like to hog the balls. Okay. I'm not chick in the crowd being like, can we have a little effing team effort, please? It's a freaking team game. I don't care you make $2 million. All right. Share the effing ball. Move it around. Move it around. Pass the effing ball. All right. Justice. But anywho, pass the damn ball. For real. Stop playing on my court, please. Like, get out of the ball field and come to the court. All right, where the ball's in my hands. Now we can play ball. Don't get me going with analogies. Don't get me going with analogies, for real. All right, I love you. Now I'm just like, do. Let's see, one more. Oh, he's coming and swinging. He's coming and swinging. What a gorgeous horse. It's the Prince of Swords. But look at him. I love this guy. I'm like, look, just look at him. It's like such like, I'd be like so intrigued with his horse. I probably wouldn't even be looking at this dude. I'd be like, wow, what a beautiful horse. I was just so fantasized about this horse. Never mind the dude on the horse. I almost gonna say, let me take your horse for a ride, but anywho, anywho, you just wait on the sidelines. All right, you're in court now. Oh, all right. Oh, that flew. So I'm just gonna check that, and I'm literally gonna let you go. That horse was no joke, right? That horse was no joke. All right, Queen of Swords. Did you just hear me? Oh my God. See my energy right now? Like, you can just get off your horse, all right? Because I already cut you out of my life, all right? So you can wait on the sidelines because now you're playing in court's court. The universe is like, yeah, we know. We know who's holding the freaking ball right now. All right. This chica right here. All right, come play in my court, mister. You wanna play? Hmm. Get off your horse, mister. Get off your horse. Frig man. Anywho. Anywho, booze. I love you. I'm gonna go. Cause court's like on an analogy kick right now and I don't even know where it's coming from. Alright. But I love you guys. I love you guys. You're gonna have a decision to make. You're gonna have a decision to make. Because you already put the time and effort into this. Ooh, ooh. All right. You're like bareback. Nah, I'll be saddling that sucker up. I'm not bareback on any stallion. I mean, if we're talking like a legit horse. All right, we're done. We're done now. Goodbye. I love you guys. Cause what that it just goes. It's like something you don't mean to make sound dirty. Sounds real dirty, real quick. All right. But a big beast like that, I'm wearing a saddle. All right. All right. But anywho, see, the more I say, it doesn't even matter. It sounds dirty, and I wasn't trying to get dirty. So I love you guys. I love it, you guys. Peace out. Peace out. Bye. 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 All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Yeah. You too, guys. Bye. Ooh, ooh.